The Xtai Spray Predator is now live. Streaming Fortnite 033.
Jump on JJ's stream real quick. Yeah, I feel like starting a little late. Look for my phone real quick. What the fuck? I ain't even moved. This thing, apparently Wash got outed last year.
Alex Jones is an interesting one, but then Hassan. Okay, Putin is definitely not communist. Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, we like to consider him part of the. I think this is just a bunch of babes. Like, yeah, I got it. Well, he grew into a babe. We didn't get to the lolly stuff yet. Not yet, right? But it isn't. Oh, good. I can't get a hold of myself. All right, focus, Ethan. So here's Elov. So it's a bunch of folders. First of all, there's 5 folders. Dude, love, there's got to be a clear one. I know I saw a clear one. Well, I sent you. Well, I don't know which one you're looking at. The one in this document. Is it mega? Okay, here you go. This is much better. So there's old. There's a folder that's old. This document is called to be sorted. There's 5 folders that's old. Taxes. XXX gifts. XXX picks.
Bro, I tell you what. That's IRS. I mean, Jesus Christ, could you imagine? What's the mess of the taxes? What's this about? What are the IRS? I'm thinking FBI, open up. FBI, open up! Yo, what the fuck, bro?
An XXX bid. XXX Tassion. So organized. And now you get to the kind of unsorted, downloaded images that are popping up this ladies. And it appears to be, I can't be sure, but it appears to be King Garu porn. And Dan pointed out, King Garu is horse like. He is. Yeah, okay. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a horse man, but...
Like, okay, this is just the beginning. But you see what I mean about how casually ruthless this is. And I'm not complaining, it's funny content, right? It's just the way he's kind of just going through it and like completely, it's like, yeah, what is this weird Zelda porn? What the fuck is that about?
When we were trying to figure out if that's what it was, I pulled up a picture. I was struck by how horse-like his face is. So. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know, just trying to fuck King Raru. I mean, he was powerful. King Raru? King Raru. He was Raru. He had a lot of power and he was charming. But physically, he's not my type. Here, listen to this one. Probably Joe Tony. I'm on base with the horse comparison here. I guess he's more like a deer. That's King Raru. What do we think? Deer-like maybe? Yeah, maybe like a deer. Definitely not human.
Right, that was in there. This was in there. Porno of this. That's bad luck. I know the people that maybe like this sort of thing or are throwing it online might cope about this and be like, bro, it's just funny. This part at least, it's just funny and cringe, and you're gonna get blocked for this. Okay? You literally cannot get around it. If you show in public that your porn consumption is Zelda characters, it's open season, okay? It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. He's goated. Yeah, it's a little goated. He's goated. He is goated. So there's that. Specific in here. You got your boots on the ground. You put it on live stream. I found one of the animes depicted in these thumbnails are very it is a sex series, based on what I saw. No, so there's an anime of it. I guess this is a sexual version of it. Okay, so in the anime, she is specifically 16 years old. 16 at age and there's a photo I saw that. There's the one I saw here that you showed me, maybe? Yeah. That, Eva's got to see that.
When you go below 16, like 15 and stuff like that,
but here, it gets kind of hard to see because it's so small, but here, I mean, it just looks like hentai. Here's some big-ass horse cocks. Treating a horse cock. Here's a horse cock silhouette with a big horse cock. Here's more Raru fairy stuff. You see the horse here? And then this is a horse dick. Yeah. And then this is this stuff is super graphic actually.
Lion dog face Tony shoulder.
It's a little hazy here. Can you fill in the blanks? What am I looking at?
The bottom's row.
Okay, this is the cartoon character that's 16. Do you see this? Yeah. This. What do you think of that?
I think this got. It was obviously totally fine. It's like an anime image. It was nothing sexual. But I think it's got posted by Discord, and even I was like, I'm not showing that on stream just to be on the safe side. I think they do. But look, at the end of the day, okay, if you're going to be caught with something, you'd rather be caught with lolly. Okay, I'll ask you, chat. Right, you have to choose one or the other. You either get caught with lolly 10 years or lolly 16 years. Which one are you picking? Okay? But a crazed maniac comes in with a gun and says, I'm gonna shoot you. You're not allowed to take this battle shit. Don't fucking wimp out. I'm gonna shoot you. Okay? You've got one of two choices. Either I put this on your hard drive and the police come, 16 or 10. Which is it to be? You're choosing 16 every time. Okay? You're choosing 16 every time. How am I sweeping, you fucking retard? I'm not sweeping at all. This is not sweeping, right? Listen, you are fucking retarded if you think I'm gonna do the Mama Max shit after the amount of criticisms that I've given to fucking Mama Max, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and I'm just trying to point out to you, not focus on your fucking computer, right? But there's a substantive difference between if it's 16 and if it's 10. That's all I'm trying to point out, right? I have said I don't think that this makes Vosh a pedo, right? But it's certainly very fucking questionable material, and I totally understand that people are going to freak out about that. And it's difficult to argue against people that are like, this is fucking... I mean, I agree it's disgusting, right? I agree it's fucking disgusting. I'm going to go down that line with this. retard. Bro, this is my fucking take. This is my consistent take. I've always had this sort of take, right? What do you mean I'm fucking scared of Vosh? Like, this is what I think about this. I don't think Vosh is a pedo. No. But I do think it's fucking insane that he's got this. And obviously, people are going to freak out about it. And he can't really complain about it. Because he's got crazy porn on his computer. She is like clearly a child.
Age 16 it says here.
But that's like a young 16 too, I feel like.
Oh.
So he has some very graphic. Yeah, it's just. But no,
Oh, I didn't realize what you were recording.
yeah, this is just a page about the character's virtual.
See if we can find a person in here.
Personality. Matsuri is an energetic, expressive, and somewhat chaotic cheerleader.
With kind of stuff like this is they say in the lore, this character is like a 50 year old.
Of Vosh's career, essentially. There's one of her, correct me if I'm wrong, filleting a horse.
I can't look at it's blurred, the clearer version, but she's doing that to someone. I can't tell if it's a hairy man or a horse.
Okay. I mean, bro, that's enough. That to me is enough. I've seen enough. No one was harmed in the production of this. I was, in seeing it. I don't know if that counts. But let's move on, because that's not, this is, it only gets better from here. I haven't watched it, what?
Like, what are you aiming at? Very deliberate.
This led people to compiling clips from Vosh's past appearances.
This is what I'd be running up now.
This was the part
And then when they oh no,
destruction mode on this
we know how to aim now.
Now the problem here, and I think
fuck
we
is
all know
that?
what clips you're about to see. Okay, this is just Vosh's smug
Ooh,
because he has made insane arguments about these topics in quite insensitive ways, and obviously some stuff is way more questionable. Some stuff that probably isn't always trying to make a point, but that kind of falls out the window when you recognise that people are not going to care about the context. You know, context. If there's a saying something insane, it's important to try and be cautious, but obviously you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. It's done. This is out there now. They're now going to review it. It's one of the worst PR disasters that I think has ever occurred in the streaming world.
Shit.
It's rewind time.
Now this is the one that people say is always taken out of context. So let's do our best here.
Oh, okay. Damn, we're going to get into the
Give it
context.
to full too. So here, should consume. Here's a compilation. Okay, so anything out of context here. This was made by the YouTube Police Department. That's it. I never heard of them. ACAP. Of course you. Really? That says a lot. 14-year-old. So here's some.
Time checking account is
hanging out.
Open the time checking account in 2 minutes.
Quite skittish. Its name is
Apply now. Time checking account in 2 minutes. It will spot you up to $200. Plus, you'll pay no overdraft fees and no monthly fees. Apply now.
What's going on, buddy? How are you? Stop and let me line. I can see Eric, you know, around Eric. I'm doing good. Back at work for a Monday. I had a stream earlier this morning and just threw up some fishing and just myself in the just chatting category. As soon as everybody stopped by and wanted to hang out, I got a nice raid from Steph and we've just been hanging out, just chatting with the group and so it's been good. You've been streaming? I haven't seen you on lately. I see you on, I normally like
I really like how you play Fortnite and I think you deserve a gift. Use the code SRARES to enter the giveaway if you want.
Like if you said, you know, like a pigeon, like you said, I can't see a pigeon. I guess maybe they're pretty smart. I don't know. I just don't see. It doesn't make sense, like him or like a wild bird, like a cardinal or a blue jay, just to come up and like I could see a parrot, and you know, I always think of pigeons, you think of the messenger pigeons, so they'll probably train them, but yeah, that's pretty cool though.
I don't know what's happening on my end, guys. It's frozen or something. Must have a connection issue because I said ready up like a while ago. I should just went with the first time.
I just followed you. I'll definitely join it. Like I said, just looking for good people that are, you know, help add content to each other's streams. I think I got some.
Sorry, now I'm watching JJ stream the Area 904. Oh, what is it? The letter O. Yeah. Let's get back into this. Goodness.
Consistent, yes, 100%. Listen very carefully to the
Good
exact
old
language
boss.
that I use. I have yet to hear a convincing moral or legal argument as to why possession of child pornography should be illegal. The argument that I was making, and I've made this argument a bunch of times, and I've addressed this poorly made argument a bunch of times here. Why is the possession of child pornography immoral? People are inconsistent in their moral outrage at lap off cocoa butter or chocolate or or cobalt or other products that we tend to get through a really, really unethical system, but then they're really, really quick to deny.
Well, we do have a special place in our heart for child rapists.
Is seriously trying to make a legitimate.
See, Voss is trying to do this like giga-brained like comparison between certain forms of child like abuse, if you like, that we take for granted in like the supply chain, say, and comparing it to the production of child sexual abuse material. The exploitation, right? And he's trying to compare those two things. But of course, there is something within our society where fundamentally we see the abuse of a child like that on beyond anything else in terms of moral disgust, right? So that's the first issue. The second, and so straight away you're gonna have people that are like,
Okay,
"Oh, that's disgusting. How
have
could
an
you possibly
issue
compare
here.
that?" But when you think about it, a little bit more, the cobalt thing or something like that, you are getting, yes, a child is getting exploited in labor in some way, right? And first of all, the impact
I'm
of
gonna
that
check.
is obviously going to be
Let's see what's going on real quick. Just had to ban somebody real quick. Like, that's all right. Let's see what Jada is doing. This might be a little much for the.
Golden spoon. Definitely fancy.
Oh shit! It went okay. Figured itself out. Shit, my bad. I ain't even.
There you go, and you got the emote. That's so cool. That's so cool that you have it.
Just one exclamation.
Nice stream, emoji heart, following you, and can you do me a favor by using creator code S24U? Creator code S24U.
You got a lot of people there. So cool. Ew, that's gross.
Matchmaking canceled. Man, don't tell me I might have to like. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do too.
I have one follower that seems to have an emote for everything. Every situation. The heck? I don't want that.
What the fuck is this?
Your little got you some dirty diapers.
Well, not when I can't actually. That didn't make any sense.
I stream every day. Step, I stream every day at 5:30 a.m. Eastern till about 7:30, 7:30, depending on the audience, and then I log into my full-time job. Usually, somewhere between 7 and 7:30. And then on like Wednesday nights, I'll typically stream at night after work, and then Friday nights I'll typically stream, and then Saturdays, I don't get up at 5:30, but I'm usually on by 7:30, 8 o'clock, whenever Tula wakes me up. Get on, have my coffee. I'm actually a software tester. So I test software, and I'm a manager. So yeah, just testing software, QA, quality assurance testing. That's a wild one. What was that one? That's a fungus twerking right there. That's what that is. So yeah. So I do that. I've been doing this for, it's coming up on, I think, 12 years. 12, 13 years, somewhere around there. But with aspirations to, who knows? Uh-oh, somebody got a big one. That was a fun guy. It was fun, all right. Ooh, the big treasure chest. Oh, that's huge. Basically just doubled your money on that one. That was huge. That's a good one. I have some even bigger ones. I think I have one in there. I can't remember what it is, but I think it would probably launch somebody in the first place. That was a huge one. 1,000 gold. Yeah, I said, it pays the bills. I enjoy it. I do love streaming. I really enjoy streaming. That's it. My setup is, I got some work to do, but to get started, I got affiliate thanks to Joe and Cyber, and, had some good support along the way. But, yeah, I'm an Xbox. I'm still console. I think Joe's console. Cyber might be console too. But yeah, I need a better computer, to do better things on stream elements. So things I'll work towards. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. I do enjoy my job. But man, I really enjoy streaming. I enjoy it's just so fun. I just get flabbergasted. Like, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm glad everybody's in here hanging out. But like when I'm playing Fortnite, and listen, I don't think I'm very good. I'm getting better.
Or less
I watch
getting abused or something like that, getting raped, etc. But on
Whoa.
top of that as well, with the Cobalt thing, you're getting something
What am I
out of that
doing?
at the other end. Something is being produced from that thing, which we've got widespread use for. Whereas, what's produced in the other example? Well, pedo porn. Something which we just do not need. We do not need on any fucking angle whatsoever. We could Thanos snap it out of existence, and it would make the world a better place, right? Do you see what I mean? So it's like a multitude of issues where he's making these arguments, and kind of like trying to not think of the optics aspect of making the argument in the first place, but then beyond that, there isn't actually a substantive product that comes out at the end of like abusing a kid. that we would agree has any value, and we would rather do without it, right? So it's like what's the right way of putting it? Is it sophistry or something? It's pedo-sophistry. It's pedo-sophistry. That is what it is. It's trying to sound clever and, you know, controversial about a very controversial topic, but then later it comes back to bite you because of how insane it sounds alongside the argument actually not being as good as you think it is, right?
But you dare to care about child pornography and you eat chocolate? You're gonna sit there and eat chocolate.
An insane take.
It is utterly, absolutely bananas. And frankly, to put even if you have some like rational connection you made in your mind, it's not worth putting your neck out for that one, brother. Like, let's keep that one locked up in the chamber. We don't need to give pedos any green lights.
I'm so confused by people in chat. We have had so many people in chat like, you don't know the full context.
We'll watch it.
Oh, don't worry, we have the
We have
longer
it all.
time. Yeah, I know. But the funny part is that, sure, it's slightly different, but it's still so
Well, it's
bad.
funny because like in this part
Okay, we can
particular,
probably round up some people today, if you know what I'm saying.
No!
Honeypot.
here's
Honeypot in our own chat.
it's funny because people go, oh, he's taken out of context, but listen what he says.
Yes, 100%. Listen very carefully to the exact language that I use.
Listen very carefully as I express myself articulately and clearly as I possibly can.
I've yet to hear a convincing moral or legal argument as to why possession of child pornography should be illegal. The
But
argument
wait, how? What does he mean by that? Like,
So
first of all,
it's insanely
the
wrong.
making of it,
Is
or
a crime.
yeah.
A horrific crime, probably one of the worst crimes you can commit.
How does somebody get to the point of possessing this content? It must be illegal.
The problem is, I think what he's saying is, if you have it, you're not hurting anyone. But what you are doing is you are
Supply and demand.
exactly. You're creating a demand for a product.
he talks about all of this.
Okay, let's watch it. Well, I'll wait then. I'll wait.
No,
If you want to get into it, just go to. We have this full clip, like not in the compilation.
Let me watch the compilation. I'm not going to pause it.
And you should go through
and then we'll
the
move on.
ones one
Yeah.
by one, because
Okay.
a lot of what you're asking is
Got it.
okay.
Okay, good.
That I was making, and I've made this argument a bunch of times, and I've addressed this poorly made argument a bunch of times here. Why is the possession of child pornography immoral? People are inconsistent in their moral outrage and commodities which hurt people when they're produced. So people.
Are you calling child pornography a commodity? Is that traded on Forex? What's the going rate on child pornography on the S&P right now?
No!
What the fuck?
Will lap off cocoa butter or chocolate or or cobalt or other products that we tend to get through a really unethical.
Those things can be produced ethically. Child pornography cannot.
And also,
Yeah, that's another good point as well. I need to change. That's another good point that Ufa makes, is that you can end up in a situation where you're producing it ethically, as you said. CSAM, impossible. Literally fucking impossible. And yeah, obviously, it's about the impact.
Alright guys, unfortunately I'm gonna have to go ahead and end the fucking stream here, and I'm gonna have to jump back on. I think I'm just gonna play fucking Skyrim. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, at least we got one game in before it started doing this shit. But I appreciate you anyway. I don't know if I end up uploading this. I don't know how long it's been, but anyway, 30 minutes, 34, whatever. One good game in there. Maybe we can do something. Who cares? But y'all, as always, stay free, stay safe, stay armed. I hope you and your people never harm. We about this bitch. I'll see y'all in a minute.